Welcome to Tenis Intention. Today we are going to talk about the confidence. Because the confidence is something that you build step by step, that you build every day in the core. If you try to do something new, if you try to repeat the thing that you did yesterday, this confidence is not going to improve. And if the confidence is not improving, it disappears, goes away from you. In the match, we have always the opportunity to leave yourself to find a new version. Always you have this opportunity or this choice that is better. But you always want to play the game that you know how to play. But you never try to do things that you never did. Because the coach says, try to do everything that you know. Why? Because we need security. We need control. I need to pay. You need to pay my bills. That's why happen like that. Because everyone wants to stay in the same place. Also your coach. When they say, try to control, try to get security. But when you leave that, you want a lot of things that is better for your game. Because when you lose the control, when you lose the security, because you are doing new things, I guess you are playing. Because playing is to give, right? And to give, you don't need the control, you don't need security. You just need actions. But those actions became because you want it. And normally goes in a difficult situation, not in an easy situation. Because everyone can hit the ball when you are winning. But no one can hit the ball when they are losing. No one. They want to get secure. They want to get control. Why? Because they don't want to improve. They want to keep the same version of themselves forever. And this is something that is totally wrong. Because if you are the same when you play a match and you leave the game and you are the same person, you lose your time. You lose the time to play. That is worse. So it means that to get confidence, the only thing that you need is do something new. Something that you never did, you don't have control, you don't have security. I guess this is the game. The game is a player with ability that try to make an action they never did. Is happening in this moment. Why? Because he has the courage to do it. And this courage is the most important thing. Because it's when you say, I am here and I will do the game. And I will do something before I leave this place. So it means that every time that you play a match, if you are doing the same thing that you know how to do it, you are not playing. And you never going to build confidence. Because the confidence is just get it when you do something that never achieved. And then when you achieve, then you have confidence. And then the other one, you do it again, and then you have more confidence. And then you are changing as a player. It's not your technique. It's you that your version of a player die every day in a court. Why? Because you are improving, because you are progressing. And to progress, the only thing that you need is actions. And those actions, when you make every time, you get confident. And when you get confident, what happens? That you make more game and you enjoy more the game. But you just want to control and to get security because you want just the result, not your improvement, know your progress. Here we are, because every player do the same. They don't want to progress, they just want the result. But what happened? They want the result and then just go back. Their tennis never improve or not too much. And they pass year almost playing the same game. Just passing 2 rankings, 3 in years, until they die, until they are tired. They get tired to be in that place. Yes, they are tired to not get the confidence, to not make the game, because they prefer to get the control and the security. The control and the security is not the game. The game is when you give something. And when you give something, you don't know what you'll receive back. That is the difference. But the only thing that is important that you receive back is your improvement, your progress. Why? Because you are making an action you never did, but you have the courage to do it. That is different. So to make the game, you need to kill your version and get a new version as you every day. When that happens, everything is moving, and it's moving forward, no backwards. Remember, you need to build confidence. And that confidence is just possible when you make action that you never did, but you have the courage to do it. Simple like that. I hope you like this video, and we'll see you soon. Bye.